We are in holiday mode at Tinker Club, and Micah and I are here to welcome you again to showcase a few apps that Micah has been exploring. So, welcome back, Micah.
Hi. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
going to keep it light and easy and short today. We are already in vacation mode. It is Canada Day, long weekend, which is not so long for us, but we are taking tomorrow off. So, we're already in vacay mode. But go ahead, Micah, share what you've been looking at.
yep, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the vacation tomorrow for Canada Day. And yeah, I've been looking at a couple of apps winding down from the tech week in Toronto, and I wanted to share a couple with you. So here, I'm going to share my screen. The apps are actually on my shared iPhone.
Oh, wow.
So you can see the iPhone, right? It's here, that. One of them is called Hype Docs, which is basically, so I met this. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me stop sharing one minute. I had the actual, okay, there it is. Here. I was going to share the website. Here we go. So I met the individual who created this app through, remember Bordy?
Yes,
Yeah, so I've completely stopped using Bordy, and that kind of happens after a little while.
that
But
does. Yes.
I met this individual through Bordy, and her name is Ashley, and she created this application, Hype Docs, which was cool. It was like, I don't know what it's used for, but what it's used for is basically like imposter syndrome. And if you have that, then I think a lot of people do, but it helps with that. So you theoretically hype yourself to this application. And it was cool. She's improved the website a ton and definitely done the work that's needed. And you can see here that like she put together this website, but the application itself has also improved. So like the initial iteration wasn't so great, but as time has gone on, it's improved. And she created this thing called Hype Yourself Challenges, where she's creating like challenges each month that you can join and you can connect with people. And it's like a coach. And the reality is, so initially, what she did within the App Store, what you can do is you can have somebody use it for free and then pay. So in-app purchases, right? But what she did was interesting. She made it so you can't opt out of the free version, which initially irritated me because I'm not going to pay for something that I've not tried. But the caveat is that you can buy it for a month and cancel, and then you won't be hit with the payment like at the end of the month. But the reason I did sign up for what she did was because, like, every Monday, it's horrible for me. I cannot sleep on Sunday
Hmm,
evening. It's just like
random.
I wake up very, wait, it says, hold on. You are presenting, avoid infinite mirror. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
That's but every Sunday I can't sleep. So I'm worried about what I'm doing, all these thoughts like just screaming through my head and like until 3 or 4, like I cannot sleep. It's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Consistently, it's been that way.
Yeah. Consistently,
Hmm,
especially on Sunday evening
wow.
and during the week. So it's debilitating because you want to go do exercise in the morning. There's a lot of stuff to do during the day. And yeah, so Mondays aren't
Exactly.
aren't great. But anyway, so I thought, okay, maybe this would help. So then I did join the challenge, so Hype Your Challenge. And basically what you do is I don't think it's gonna work here. Or it may. Yeah, I think because this is
The
on my
computer.
computer. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
But basically what you do is say, hey, I think you can do it here. Like I am trying to sleep on Sunday night, but having difficulty. So I thought Hype Doc might help me fix this issue. I really need to sleep because I have a lot to do during the week. So then if you press next, then basically AI reads it and then it gives you suggestions. It says, hey, da, 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 time to celebrate your proactively thinking solutions to better your sleep, which shows great self-awareness and commitment to self-care. And recognizing the importance of sleep for your busy week is a fantastic step towards prioritizing your well-being. So I could save and continue, and then those are like stored for me. So if I go back to that day, I see these and like things to celebrate each time. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's an interesting idea
Yeah,
and,
definitely worth trying.
and definitely worth trying. So yeah, but this is an app somebody created and she just put it into the market. So that's
Okay.
a little bit different. And she's iterating on it and doing things like having these challenges. So that's a thing. But yeah, so that was the main one I wanted to show. There's another one called, I think it's called, you can tell I have tons of apps, but I don't know if I can see it here. There was another one called Hap, and I think I can't see it on this, on here, but oh, maybe it's here. No, it's not Hop. There's another cool one called Rover where they take care of your dog. There's tons of interesting apps.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So like in your area, if there's you need to have your dog walked or you need somebody to
Yeah.
take care of your dog, then somebody in your area signs up for that and then they do that for you.
That's
So
good.
anyway, my point is there's a lot of cool apps and this could be a business, but you have to devote a lot of time to it. Like you can't just say, okay, I'll just do it in the background. It seems that there's teams that kind of do this and some of them work and some of them don't.
I mean, teams that create these products for whatever the use case is. Yeah. I mean, it's now it's a lot easier to create a product that's a POC, right?
Yeah.
Whether or not it's something that can generate revenue or something. Were you the one that told me? Somebody told me that taking a project from Cursor or Lovable and converting it into something that is actually hardened and resilient and got all the things, it's only about 10 or 20% of the way there. Really, what it's there for is to just, yeah, get a functioning POC to validate its market viability and proof test some use cases. So it changed my lens around how easy it is to build an app and bring it to market. So while it's easy to get a POC and bring those POCs to market to test, it's not necessarily going to be something that will grow and scale and get you to the $1 billion business or $100 million in MRR. So something just a bit of a realist point of view.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that I've learned along this path is Cursor is really good for coding stuff and making things really pretty and doing those type of things. The trouble with Cursor is if you're not a developer, then connecting to the database and making sure that it's very secure becomes more difficult. So if you do use something like Lovable, or I think it's Replit,
Okay.
if you use those, they're like within their own ecosystem and you're using their database and you're using their infrastructure, which theoretically could be more solid than somebody who's tinkering around and creating some application which
Mhm.
could have vulnerabilities.
Fair enough.
So maybe the future is something more like that. And there,
That does help with the apps that I've built on Lovable already. But again,
exactly.
we'll see. But again, is that going to take it to, yeah, a full time thing where all of a sudden I've got a full time dev team and either they're using Lovable or they've taken it off and just only using Lovable for some rapid proof of I don't know, but we haven't even gotten into different environments and life cycle management and all of those things that we need to consider the moment that you move out of vibe coding into we are officially product management shop and we've got a product out in market that we've got to start doing version controls and think about all the infrastructure and development life cycle considerations.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. That's key. And yeah, before you put it out in the wild, those are issues that you need to resolve. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Another adventure, another conversation as we tinker through. Oh, okay, sorry, one more thing. I just got another update saying that they added Google Sheets added a new AI capability that I
Mm.
wanna test out. So the next time we come through and we'll see if I got a chance to tinker with it. I found out this morning and I didn't have a chance to learn it. But back to the point that we made last time we were together, every single tool is incorporating a new feature every single gosh, I don't know what the time frame is. Week, month, regardless, it's within a short period of time and short enough that if you're not staying on top of the product feature releases, you might not be leveraging your existing tool base effectively. So stay on top of it. I don't know. I guess, thank goodness for the LinkedIn algorithm because I saw this post and mention you on it. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. So constant updates. So not only new tools, but existing tools are getting ton of new features and capabilities. So lots to tinker with.
It's literally weekly. Yes, indeed.
Exactly. All right. Enjoy your day off tomorrow, and I will catch you next time.
Bye.